Well, let's see what you're working on. Let's start there. Considering we're not too far from the full moon, we're going to just have my head cut off a little bit here. Well, yeah, because that way you can see the cards anyway. Considering we're not too far from the full moon, we're going to go ahead and do a quick becoming card to see what we're working on first. What are we working with? What are we working with? It's interesting because as I'm preparing for this reading for Pisces, I'm getting the song from, oh my God, where'd my cards go? I'm getting the, oh, there it is. I'm getting the song from Dreamgirls. And it's the song, Heavy, Heavy, you been so heavy, baby. Or I forgot how I go, because, you know, your girl don't really know words often. Um, but I think this is the part of the movie where, or the part of the play, whatever, where, I don't know where those cards went, so I guess I'm not doing that reading. I'm not going to start there. Oh, you know what? I think I dropped them. I did. They're right by my foot. Okay. So it feels like, and I think this might be specific to Jade, but I feel like there's something extremely heavy. Yes, there's something extremely heavy weighing on you right now. And I think it's going to be relationship wise because the song is sticking to me. So you feel so heavy, baby. So there's something with this relationship that isn't working in the way that you want it to. All right, let's see what the cards got to say. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Again, I'm not taking personal readings. I am just doing this. I just got off of a reading, so I'm not staying here long. I'm just doing this to um, fulfill what I said I would do. So, you feel so heavy, baby. I might have to look up those lyrics, but I don't want to make this long. So we're not going to get into it. Ooh, I'm going to pull a relationship card for you, though. It feels like this is a relationship thing. But first, we're looking into the week for Pisces. But I think if this is going to be specifically for Jade as a Pisces. You're not only a Pisces. There's something else to you, obviously, because there are two other major signs, major planetary things. Okay. So, there's your moon sign and your rising. I think your rising is how you present yourself. I don't know. I'm not even gonna do it. Anyway, so these two cards here, as we're dealing with this relationship question or whatever, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be like a work relationship. It could be something. But these two cards are coming out. As you can see, just from the pictures, we have a solid door and we have a path here of what we're choosing. Oh, hold on. Camera's over here. Okay. I'm not used to this. All right. I'm normally doing a vertical read, but I'm going to do a horizontal today. So this says here, that door closed because it was never real. Okay. And then this one here says, confusion lingers when the choice is finally yours. Okay. So again, if we're talking about dream girls, this part comes up when the woman suspects that something has changed with her partner, and her suspicion is absolutely correct. So we're going to talk about that here for you. Is that something is changing, something that you are aware of, and I want to see if this is a relationship. If it's not, we'll move on. But it kind of does feel like a relationship card. So I'm going to use my love deck here, my love oracle, and see if this does seem to fit. So we're going to tap in here. I know we're talking about Pisces, but I think specifically this is for Jade. What's coming up for, let's see. Well, let me know. Is this a love thing? Is this a love relationship? Heavy, heavy. You feel so heavy, baby. All right. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say there's some kind of relationship here. Um, it could be love. It could be a love relationship, but it. So the card that came out here is the right person won't make you guess, and so I'm gonna put it here with this right here. This card right here is about choices, and it's telling you that the choice. And I'm getting goosebumps, so we're gonna keep going here. It's telling you that the choice is yours. Period. And the choice can also be to close the door, because the fact that you're having to make a choice when it shouldn't be about a choice, it should be just about a natural accepting thing, is um, is the reading in itself. So I am going to tell you to start trusting your intuition more, because it tells you already what you need to know. But let's look at the week ahead for you in this Pisces thing. It feels okay. I'm going to say some words, and I'm sorry if they don't apply to you, but they're applying to somebody here. Uh, but I'm getting that you are very desperate for love. And we're talking Pisces. If you're really desperate for love, you're desperate for real love, you're desperate to be seen, you're desperate to be wanted. I mean, this is a human thing, right? To want that. But your desperation is leading you into the wrong places. Your desperation is allowing people to stay that aren't there for you. Um, and that's going to be heartbreak. So you're giving and giving and giving. But if you notice, this person's not receiving from anybody. They're just giving and giving and giving. And this person is taking and taking and taking. And what I'm going to get from here is we're not just talking about love. There seems to be another type of relationship here in which that same thing happens. And that's an attractive issue. Not attractive as in the way you look, but attractive as in your energy. Um, This is a moment to, I would definitely say, heal your heart, heal yourself, because this is heartbreak. Um, Heartbreak, trauma, grief, depression. I think this stuff is compiled upon each other. So it's not just a current relationship, it is a string of relationships, familyships, friendships, workmanships, as well as relationships, situationships. There's a lot of negative evidence that is being collected as you and your soul and your self respect and your self esteem are being depleted. Um, so, I think one of the things to do this week seems to be to take an assessment of that, and to honestly realize that you're the person with the power. As this thing says, the choice is yours, and you're trying to hold on to something that's not real in the first place. And yeah, that could be with blood, as in a family relationship. But again, this wants to come back for you and remind you that your heart is not healed. Your heart is absolutely not healed. And so adding someone into a space that is already rotting is not the way to heal your heart. It's not real. Okay? And this Page of Cups is actually pointing to, I don't really want to use the word immaturity. However, it's something like that. Or this person is like that. Vain, immature. You yourself could be obsessed. When really you just need to be taking an assessment of yourself. You need to be like really looking at yourself and falling in love with yourself before you even consider falling in love with somebody else. First of all, what's really interesting is that this is the knight and this is the page. So this person's already diminished. This person's already beneath you. And so you need to be falling in love with yourself. This is what is going to take precedence. So what I would definitely suggest here is that you do follow your heart, but the way that you're going to follow your heart is by actually looking at it. Where is it hurt? Who hurt it? How are you allowing it to still be that same way? This includes being burnt by friendships, being hurt by people or betrayed by people who were never really there for you. This feels like there's an imbalance to all these ships that you have, because you need to be balancing out with yourself. So put a pause on those other ships and take a new look at yourself. In this case, it's like they're clearing their head by letting all the blood get down there because they need some oxygenation, they need some thinking. Okay, so this is sacrifice, release, pause, and new perspective. You need to pause in order to get a new perspective so that you can be fine with me, myself, and I. This is who you need to be tossing it up with, cheering it up with. This is who you need to be finding joy and celebration with, and any of your real friends. But even if those people don't exist, you are going to curate them. So what are you looking for this week? What are you looking for this week? What an interesting reading. What are you looking for this week? What are you looking for this week? Jade, this is just really centered on you. What are you looking for this week? What are you looking for this week? What are you looking for this week? This is interesting. The word that comes to mind that you're looking for this week is peace. So what does that look like? Is that it? Is that it? Okay. Is that it? Okay. Interesting. Ooh-wee. I can understand why you need peace. We got a tower here. We have Eight of Cups here. We have the Seven of Wands here. We have, oh, geez. And I see that. The Seven of Wands just revealed the Ten of Wands. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I will tell you, keep it up, though. There's a star there. And then there's celebration coming. So, and then we have this card that flew out first. And this is the Seven of Swords. This is about theft, deception, being scammed, cheating, or you doing the same. So that could be why we're missing out on peace. Hold on, let me sit in this here. It was on its side. So I feel like this part hasn't happened yet, but maybe this is what you're debating. Maybe you're debating hurting somebody like they hurt you. And that's not worth it. Because you can't seem to be letting them go. You are too emotionally invested, and that's not good. Like, it's over. It's over, but you're resisting it being over. It's like you're trying to be put on a different path, but you're resisting that path. And it's almost like, whew, child. Okay, so there's definitely some disappointment here that things are not going your way. That when am I going to have something good happen in life? Why do I keep having bad things? You're having bad things, and this is the thing. You're having bad things because you're not understanding that you do actually have the choice in this. You do have the choice in who you allow in your life. You do have the choice in who you let stay in your life. So the things that I'm seeing here with the Seven of Wands is you need to stand up for yourself. You need to stand your own ground. You need to protect yourself against the messaging and the bad words and the emotions other people want to give you. You need to be protecting yourself, standing up for yourself, because truth and light stands behind you. And I know sometimes it feels alone, but that's just the season you're in. And if you accept that season, then you have a better chance of not carrying all this burden, not collecting all this evidence that you're not worth it. In fact, you can put that shit down because it's not true in the first place. All right. So this is about learning how to say no. Okay. Don't let people pile things up on you. Don't let people add the shit to you. Say no. Because again, that door is not real. So it's allowed to close. And again, you don't need to be confused. You just need to make a choice, the choice for you. And one of the best ways to do that is to believe that you're worth it. Okay? This is the star of hope, star of faith. But in order to have hope and faith, you have to believe that you're worth it. You have to believe that you deserve it. And you do. But you've got to pour into yourself before you pour into other people. So, if you want a reading as a Pisces for this week, while it does feel specific to Jade, um, it does expand to the rest of you to say the same thing. There's a celebration around the corner. You just have to keep hope and faith that you are worth celebrating whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you're trying to get. You're worth that. And these people who have hurt you, who have tried to break your heart, who've been stealing from you, um, just because you put time in them or just because you share blood with them, it doesn't mean you get to hold on to them and allow yourself to continue being cut. Let them go. This is their path, their journey. But you have a choice about yours. And if they don't want you to be part of their story, don't allow them to be the victim or even the hero of yours, the villain or even the hero of yours. You have got to learn to let go. That's why you're in a cycle of things happening over and over again, is because you're being asked to look at this cycle and burn the shit down. Like, let it go. Learn how to say no. Don't let people burden you. Learn how to stand up for yourself. And that's when you get to have hope, faith, celebration, real friends, a life you want to live. Just leave that stuff behind. Okay? And the Five of Wands is showing that this, oh my God, this is so great. You are exiting these two struggle periods if you do that. We have the Five of Wands here, and we have the Five of Cups here. So the Five of Wands, the first word here is resolution, and it's giving me chills. Resolution is putting a period on it. Like, dude, I'm done. I'm walking away. The story ends. I'm not going to continue it. You don't have to keep fighting with people. You don't have to go back and forth with people. You don't have to do any of that with people. And then this Five of Cups is you don't have to keep letting them break your heart. You don't have to keep losing things that that are what's the word that aren't worth it, because it's not worth it. So the Five of Cups in reverse is saying hope, forgiveness, moving on, and healing. Okay, you can cry. Crying waters the seeds. That's fine. But you also keep moving. You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving. Because right now, what they're doing is they're holding you back. But in truth, it's you. You're the one holding you back because the choice is finally yours. And you're the one holding you back because you're trying to hold on to something that's not real. And no, it hurts, especially if it's family. But they were just the path for you to get here. Now you get to decide where that path continues. I love y'all. I hope, Jade, that this helps you. If it touches any other Pisces out there, this is what she asked for. I gave it to you. I'm going to go to bed now because I've been up all night. All right. Peace and love. Bye-bye.